to censor their planned protest in support of the president. The Women for Trump co-founder showing this image of her event page removed from popular planning site Eventbrite. Joining us now to react, Texas Congressman Louie Gohmert. Good morning, sir. So you have a Trump supporter planning this pro-Trump march, but her plans hit a bit of a snag when Eventbrite sent her this message saying, "We do not permit events that..." Prompter, please. That share or promote potential harmful information. Your event violates our community guidelines. Your event listing has been removed, and any paid orders have been refunded. What's your reaction to this?
Well, that's coming from the high-tech fascists, and this is what we've seen throughout the election process. This is censorship of an Orwellian nature that has got to be stopped. This has come around from the limitation on liability that the high-tech industry has had. They become monopolies, and they have become fascists in their censorship. So it's got to stop. They've got to be, these companies have got to be broken up, and they've got to be made to account for their, if it's going to stand, then those have got to be considered contributions to the Biden campaign. It is outrageous. This thing is still a huge question because of the amount of fraud, and people like Eventbrite are contributing to the fraud by doing what they're doing.
Well, it is a question still at this point that, you know, we continue to follow that. Eventbrite says that it had violated its terms of service. Now, just to be clear, if you do search this march, you will find a lot of people promoting it as a Stop the Steal event. And I mean, to be fair, while this is still legally playing out, it's not exactly factual to say the election is stolen. So do you think that maybe that might have had any sort of reason why Eventbrite did this?
Well, it is freedom of speech. I believe the election was stolen, and anybody that says the allegations of fraud are unfounded is just either ignorant or so biased that they're trying to affect the outcome. You got more than 10,000 dead people confirmed in Michigan to have voted. That is outrageous. And we're not talking about allegations. We're talking about it's been confirmed that many, more than 10,000 dead people.
And you know, we are following all of those allegations, but I want to talk about another race. Republicans need to win Georgia.
It's sworn. This is sworn evidence. You don't have to believe it, but it is sworn evidence and not just simply allegations. You got in Pennsylvania, you've got postal workers that swears was required to backdate ballots. And also in Pennsylvania, you've got thousands and thousands of ballots that were dated as being votes before they were ever sent out. That's impossible. This is an outrage.
We will certainly see how this, you know, all plays out in court and then take it from there, Carly. Yeah.
I'll be there this weekend too.
Yeah. All right. Great. The Trump campaign continues to fight the fight. But over in Georgia, the headline is the Senate. They need to win both of these Senate races to maintain control. Take a listen to, I think we have a soundbite from Senator John Kennedy on what's at stake in Georgia. Take a listen.
This election in Georgia will be the most important in the history of ever. You have nothing to worry about unless you are a taxpayer, a business owner, a parent, a gun owner, a cop, a person of faith, or an unborn baby.
So we have about 15 seconds left. What's your sense on these two races? Who do you think is going to win?
Well, if we can stop the fraud, there's no question who's going to win. It'll be two Republicans. People need to understand it is a crime to encourage voter fraud. And if you move to Georgia to vote temporarily, then that is voter fraud. You have to be a resident who permanently intends to reside there in order to vote. Stop the voter fraud. But thank you.
All right. Congressman, we appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks for watching us. Fox and Friends starts right now. Have a good day, everyone.